Konnichiwa, Mina-san. Today, we are going to talk about one of my favorite Nintendo series that some people hate because
You're
basically,
wrong.
yeah, you are wrong. But I will say this, I think if you hate the series, then you have friends. And that's your first mistake
No, no, no,
because
no, no. If you have friends, you hate each other, but you love the game.
I guess that, yeah, that works too. Because basically, what I was going to say is that I had to invite, as you heard him already, Ed on here to talk with me about the great Mario parties. We're going to do 1 and 2 today because we decided to kill our friends and just love Mario Party instead. Is that correct?
Oh my god, I'd kill them over and over and over again. I know that I'm getting ahead of ourselves right here, but I have a top 10 list, and I'm not going to lie, a driving idea of which ones I chose was how much did I hate playing this with other people, or how much did I love bullying people through it? So, Mario Party is all about negative feelings and being able to throw that at everyone around you in an acceptable manner.
Yes. And it's funny because we're going to start with Mario Party 1, and Ed doesn't have much history with that one, so I'm mostly going to handle that, and then he's going to handle Mario Party 2. But the funny thing about Mario Party 1 is so I got it as a kid. That was the first Mario Party, obviously, that came out, and it was the first one that I got. I have no memory of buying this game or how I got this game because I probably either my parents just got it for me for Christmas because, hey, it had Mario on the title. That's probably what
Solid move.
happened. Yep. And I played it a lot with my cousins. We liked it a lot. But the funny thing about Mario Party 1 is this game actively hates you. And I find it pretty refreshing because the other Mario Party games, they want you to win, they want you to have fun. Mario Party 1 wants you to be in misery. And I respect it for that.
I'm sorry. I'm hearing this, and I'm in the middle of playing Liza P right now, and the last boss that I beat like just absolutely abhorred everything that I was doing. So just hearing you, who I know is not FromSoft at all, enjoying a game beating you up, it's like we all just need. Maybe there's something in gamers that we need to be punished, and I think that you find that in Mario Party, and maybe you've been punished enough with that you don't need any other series to ever do that to you.
That's true. Well, I keep trying to get into the Souls series and then I wimp out and cry and then stay away from it for a few games. But I might be playing Elden Ring next year. We'll see.
Instead, you'll prefer Boo to show up and steal your stars, and you're just
Yes.
like, I hate you, and I wish you were close by so I could punch you in the face. Because we can't all be so lucky to have people in the same room to punch whenever they steal our coins.
Yep, 4-player madness. And I speaking of this, I gotta say this too. I've been playing the new Mario Party on Switch with my
Oh hell yeah!
niece and nephews and my wife, and all of us been playing it. I do terrible in it. Like I win the most mini games, I still get screwed at the end, and it makes me mad. And I hate it, but I always come back. So
Well, that's Mario Party. Mario Party is as much skill as you have. At the end of the day, it's going to be like, oh, the person who tripped the most gets 3 stars. Yay! And the entire board has like 2 stars. And you're like, I can't believe that this person that, because they blink the most in the middle of this match, they just got 3 bonus stars. What kind of bullshit is this?
yep. That is one thing I kind of miss about the old N64 Mario parties. They had a more traditional skill based one. But I will say the first Mario Party, they love chance time, as we all do, because chance time is just that's what makes kids cry and it makes people kill each other because as you know chance time completely changes the game. And Mario Party 1 loved chance time. They loved putting chance times on all over the board, and you always hit that, and the computer is an idiot and always messed up on it playing it. But that's why you got to play with actually other people.
I mean, look, the chance time is it's a wonderful time, okay? Chance time is like imagine if the lottery in real life was just really evil and like it just would go, "Hey, I see you're doing good. What if well, crazy idea. You've been doing great. How about no?" And then fourth place, congrats. You're now the person at the top. You suck and we can't wait for the next chance time and rip it away from you.
Yep. But that's why Mario Party is so great because of stuff like chance time. Now, I did say earlier that Mario Party 1 actively hated you, and what did I mean by this exactly? So when you play mini games in Mario Party and all the other mini games, when you lose, you don't lose coins. You just get
What?
coins if you win.
What?
In Mario Party 1, you will lose coins. Like in the 2v2 and 1v3, you get the coins from the other players. That's how you get the
Oh my!
coins.
I have to play this. I could. Oh, you've convinced me to play Mario Party 1 because that sounds so fucking evil. That is sowing discontent to extra levels that I didn't know were possible. Oh my god.
I know that's one reason why I respect this game. Like all the Mario Party fans are like, "Oh, I don't want to go back and play Mario Party 1 because you lose coins and it's just so painful." It's like I wish they would do that more often because I feel like especially in the newer Mario Party games, they want to give everybody coins. Not this game. They're taking it away. They don't like draws. They're murdering you. That's why I said they hate you. They want you to lose in this game.
Mm-mm. No, 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 no. The entire reason you're playing Mario Party is because it's illegal to punch someone, okay? You play Mario Party to inflict damage and mental anguish on everyone that you're playing with. So if you're telling me that my winnings are directly coming out of your pocket, that is salt and lemons in the wound. I want that back.
And I gotta say this too. I was gonna save this for near the end, but one of the most hated mini games in Mario Party 1, it does come back in Mario Party 2, but it's the crane game. We all know it. We all love it or hate it. But in Mario Party 1, the player who does the crane, you take if you get the person, drop them in. It's just you just get one shot, but you take a third of their coins. No matter how many coins they have, you get one third, which I got the computer screwed me once on that. I had 300 coins, so they took
How the
100
hell
coins
did you
from
have
one
300
mini game.
coins?
Yeah, I was playing like a 50 turn map, so
Oh, okay. Jesus Christ, man. Every time that I crack over 100, I'm just like, "Oh my god, I'm fucking balling. I'm gonna buy every single star." Oh god, is that Boo? Oh no.
yep.
No. No, why me? Why'd you come for me?
But yeah, so that was one of the biggest changes they made going into Mario Party 2, which they should have brought it back because like I
Oh, I
said
agree.
it's so painfully evil that I loved it. All right, so I'm gonna go through some of the boards because the one thing Mario Party 1 did have is they had 8 boards, which I don't know, that might be the most of any Mario
Oh,
Party.
there's no chance cuz like every other Mario Party is like 5. Like
Yep.
5 just feels like the number. Am I going to
Hmm.
fact check that? Actually, yeah. Yeah, I was about to say no, I'm not, but no, I actually am going to fact check that. Go ahead, continue.
Yeah, they usually have 5 or then maybe like a bonus board or something. But yeah, Mario Party 1 had 8. Two of them were unlockable ones. And it's funny because the one has a really horrible unlocking. Well, not horrible, but it just really makes you play the game a lot, which I'll get to that when we get there. But I'm going to start with the worst board and go up. Now, some of these boards I didn't really like, but if you're playing with other people, they are just pure chaos. So I have a feeling Ed might like some of these boards more than I do for that reason. So the most hated board that I put was Wario's Battle Canyon. And this board is basically just like 4 main islands with one. Actually, there's five, or there no, there's six because there's like one in the middle, four on the side, and then there's a little Bowser Island. But the gimmick of this board is that you just jump in a cannon on the island, and it randomly picks a spot for you to land, whichever direction the cannon's facing. So it's just pure chaos as far as even if you go to the island with the star, you're not guaranteed to land. You could land past it because you can't choose where you land on the island. It's just random. The cursor's bouncing around. So unless you get really good at manipulating it and getting the timing, that's that board.
But here's my question, because like you know how the dice rolls are predetermined for you. Is it something that you can actually manipulate, or is the game just like saying, "Nope, you're landing here. It doesn't actually matter what you're seeing. It's
Oh,
already been decided."
no, you can manipulate it. It's just going really fast because I tried playing around with it and with save states just to see if you could manipulate it, and you can definitely manipulate it.
Okay, so following up on the boards, yeah, no, no, it just sort of seems like it bounces between 5 to 8. There's a whole bunch of them that are listed as like unlockable, or I have no idea what extra room means in Mario Party 4, but like, yeah, no, no, it floats around 5 to 8.
Hmm. Yeah, that is one of the biggest complaints about, especially with the newer Mario Party. We only got 5 boards, and people really wanted more.
Oh, whatever. It's good boards. They're fine.
They are good.
Like Mario Party 2. When I get to talk about that, I there's 5 boards. We played two. That's it.
Yep.
We don't care about Western world. No, put us in the sci-fi world or put us in Spooky Land where we can
Yep.
get Boo and steal your coins.
Exactly, and you'll see that there is one board that I like better than the two that are in the new Mario Party, but we'll get there then. So the next board is DK's Jungle Adventure, which is just pretty much your standard board. You're gonna hit tons of question spaces, and then there's a rock that's gonna fall and push you to the edge of the map and back to the beginning. Basically like Spaceland. It's a little bit like that with when the police chases you to the edge of the map, but this one just takes one question block to do it. And then my next one, now this I feel like this board would be really good for you, Ed. It's Luigi's Engine Room. And this is one where you can pay to manipulate like different gates that open. And when somebody passes through the gate, it closes it and opens another gate. So like you basically yeah you can screw people over by paying to open and close the gates quicker, which can get crazy because I remember when I played this one, I think I only got like 1 star the whole time because people just kept closing the gate on me and I just would go in a circle constantly.
The thing is that Mario Party, every Mario Party needs a certain something to it that lets you ruin someone else's day. I don't need to don't put mechanics in the game that make it easier for me to win. I want mechanics that make it my actions harder for other people to win. That's what I want. I don't want victory, I want their loss.
Mm-hmm. And the boards need like a good gimmick that make seeing other people in pain more fun. I feel like
Accurate.
because you don't want just like a boring circular board.
Now, just because I decided to look at it, I realized that the two maps that I played in Mario Party 2 were the ones that got brought over to Mario Party Superstars.
Yep.
When we get there, I don't want to jump the gun with talking about Mario Party 2 just yet. Let's go ahead and get, I guess, the veggies that is Mario Party 1 out of the way, and then we'll talk about the fun one.
Yep, exactly. Yeah, so then my next rank board, now this is the board that you have to unlock. So to unlock this one, you have to get 100 stars from players in the game. So you can imagine that takes a really long time. If you have to get just 100 total stars for the coin bank you had to unlock this stage, and it's called Eternal Star. Now, this stage is basically just like one big star that is broken up, and you have to go on these little wires to jump across the board. Now, the crazy gimmick about this one is that Bowser or Baby Bowser is selling 6 stars at the same time. So it's just mad chaos.
Oh God.
Everybody's right. So you end up with like 20 stars by the end because there's so many stars at once. But you do have to gamble with the Baby Bowser to buy the star. Like if he rolls an 8, or you have to roll between an 8 and a 10. And I think you have that choice to do that. But he rolls from a dice 1 to 10. And if he rolls higher than you, then you can't buy the star. You just lose coins. So but it doesn't happen very often because it's weighted for you to get the star. Unfortunately, they could have made the odds a little bit or worse for you. This
God, I
this was
can't.
basically your reward for beating the game, really, because once you got 100 stars, you pretty much have done everything in this game.
I can't believe that I'm agreeing with you, but yeah, no, that should have been way more punishing because like just imagine you're sitting in a room with family members and cousins and they lose the dice roll and all you're doing is just making fun of them because they
Yep.
lost coins and they don't even have a star. Like I just you have to just think about the best way that you're going to hurt someone else. And that's just what I keep coming back to. I need the people making Mario Party to be absolutely sadistic with the way that
Hmm.
they're designing these things.
Well, that's like the thing, like, when you say X, the person, the idiot that's not paying attention that says no when they're asked, do you want to buy
Oh
a star? But,
God.
but in the new Mario parties, they're like, are you really sure? They ask you like 3 times, where the old ones, they're just like, all right, fine,
Okay,
go
you
ahead.
idiot. I have other buyers. I don't need you.
So we need more of that person that gets punished for not paying attention and flicking their stick down and hitting no.
Hold on. Just I need a new Mario Party to alternate whether if it lands on yes or no when you're ready to buy the star.
That would be great.
I'd be hold on. There has to be like a really underground like modding scene from Mario Party that just has to make it super evil. There has to be something like this, right?
I'm sure there is. Yeah, with all the net play ones, I'm sure there's got to be Mario Party modders out there.
God, okay, now you know what? This is besides the point, but I'm gonna save this off to the side and look up Mario Party house rules because there has to be like some evil things that people have created for this.
There's definitely got to be. Well, speaking of an evil one, the next map I put was Bowser's Magma Mountain, which most Mario parties do have a Bowser map, and in Mario Party 2, we'll talk about that one because some people really like it and some hate it. But in Mario Party 1, this is another one where the people are like, oh, this board is so punishing. I can't play it because you basically, Bowser will gamble again with you and just straight up take your stars from you. He hits a dice whether he takes coins from you or a star when you get to the top of the mountain. And this one's pretty much all red spaces on the map too. So this is another one that I'm just like, yes, this is what Mario Party is about. It's not about, oh, look how happy everyone is getting stars and coins. This is like, oh no, I just gambled and lost, and I'm going to Bowser, and he took a star from me with for no reason.
God, it's just it's beautiful. It's evil. I'd probably be pissed and never play on that map, but the one time that I can convince friends to do it, it'll be a memory.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Exactly. Now the next one, so the top three, two of them made it into the new Mario Party on Switch. The next one is Peach's Birthday Cake, which we're both pretty familiar with that one. Now the big difference between the one in Mario Party 1 and the one in Super Mario Party, which is on Switch, is that they moved where the seeds are at. So it's not after the star. They made it a little more punishing. You basically you go toward the star or you go toward Bowser, and then you end up at where you end up in the new one where you end at the bottom of the map. Where it's funny because I just played this one in the new Mario Party, and you actually can get the star quicker by going around Bowser's part. I don't know if you've noticed that, but that cannot happen in the original Mario Party
You see, the
version.
problem with this is that you're talking about this map, and I've went back to my old ways, and every single time that I play the newest Mario Party, I still only play the Mario Party 2 once.
Oh, so you don't play Peach's Birthday Cake.
Oh
So
no.
so this one, the gimmick with this one is that if you land on happening spaces, you can purchase a piranha plant. Where in the new one, you can spend 15 coin or 5 coins to buy one that steals coins. But in the original, you just pay 30 to steal a star if somebody lands on it. Which you can do that in the new one as well, but you have the choice. Where the old one you just had the star.
Yeah.
But and then you also play this mini game where you have to gamble on, you pick a random seed, and or three of them go toward Toad and the star, and the last one goes toward Bowser.
Oh my god,
And
it's so
the
good.
star does not move in this map; it just stays the same. But
Oh.
I do think, but that's why in the old one I think it's a little better than the new one because it's a lot more punishing. Because you can, like I said, you can manipulate it more in the new one to get back to the star quicker. Where the old one, you go to Bowser, you're dead because he takes more coins from you, like 30 compared to 20, and it's a lot more worse spots to land on as well.
Okay, yeah, no. No. The star needs to move. The star in one stationary spot. That's the thing. I love the moment when you're about to get to the star and you're like, I just need the dice roll. I just need anything higher than a 6. And you land a 5 and you're staring right next to the star.
Yeah,
And then the next person, they're like, all I need is like, I don't know, a 12. And then they automatically roll a 12. You're like, that's not even literally possible.
and
And
they
then they
got it.
buy the star out from under you, and then you have the little pain of like Toad being like, the star is moved, and you just see your character standing there with
Yeah.
the blank expression. You're like, that was my star. You stole it from me. And that's just removed if the star doesn't move.
Well, that's why because my top two boards are both, again, the stars are stationary, but you can manipulate them with happening blocks. So Yoshi's Tropical Island, another one that's in the new one, but the star and Bowser switch spots like on each side of the map pretty much, depending on if you land happening spots. Otherwise, it'll just stay in the same spot. But the thing I love about Yoshi's Tropical Island is there is a Womp going toward the one island, and you can pay as many coins as you want to put the toll up really high if you want. So I love like being just a complete jerk and making it 50 coins so nobody can come over to the other island. So I just lock myself over with Boo and then hope that the star comes over. But even if not, I secured that I'm the only one there, and I get to go to Boo every time. That's always my plan for that map, and it makes
Jesus.
people so mad because they have to waste their money because you can literally just set it to be whatever you want as long as you have the coins to pay it at first.
Oh my
And that is a
god.
complete troll move, and it's beautiful.
That's so evil. Oh my god.
So you should play that one more because I like Yoshi's Tropical Island. It's in the new one.
No, it's a kamikaze move. Like that's evil.
Hmm.
Like, and then at that point, you need another kamikaze to take you out. At that point, my god, I that's so dastardly that I have to play it. I think I'm gonna have to invite my niece and nephew pretty soon and make them cry. Oh my
Yep.
god.
That's and see that my favorite one is Mario's Rainbow Castle, which is another one similar to that. It's basically a very simple, you go in a loop, but when you get to the end, there's at the end of the tower before you loop back to the beginning of the map, you can buy a star or Bowser's. You have to buy Bowser's star, and it flips every time somebody does it. So you
Oh
can,
my
like you
god.
said there, you get a 5 and land one in front of the star. Somebody comes, gets in front, grabs the star, and then it flips back to Bowser. Then you have to waste 20 coins on the fake star and go all around the map again. So that's why this is. I think that's the. I wish this one would be in the new one because it's my favorite one from the original because it's simple enough, but it's also pure evil because you just jump in front of people and take the star. And I think if you hit a happening space, you flip it on them too. So that's another thing where you can just make sure you try to flip it on them, or arrange it so that you're the one who gets the star instead. That's Mario Party.
This is so evil that I have a burning passion to play this pretty soon.
That's why I said like Mario Party 1, like yeah, we'll rank them at the end, which clearly I'll tell you right now, Mario Party 2 is way better than Mario Party 1.
Okay.
But Mario Party just has some stuff that I wish they would have brought back because they're like, "Oh, we can't kids are crying from this game." Only not only because their hands are bleeding, but because the this is it's just evil.
And you know that there was at least one kid that was like, "Oh, hey, you guys want to play Mario Party?" There's one dude who has a cast on his hand. There's one guy
Yeah.
who's like still mad, and then there's at least one other evil kid that's just like, "Yeah, no, we can play. Yeah, that's fine."
Yeah, speaking of those, the glove hands, definitely there is way too many of those control stick spinning games in Mario Party 1, and that's where Nintendo they actually had a lawsuit against them, and they had to supply the gloves because kids were getting blisters. Because these games are brutal, like Pedal Power, the Paddle Battle, and Tug of War are the famous ones that just they're they kill your hand because they're like, well, don't put your palm on it, but it's like, well, you want to win, so you got to put your palm on it.
Oh no, I just love the idea of like you're not supposed to try to win. You're not supposed to use the best winning method.
Yep, exactly. Well, it's like, come on, people, you got to do that. But yeah, those are and another thing that Mario Party 1 messed up on a little bit is they had way too many one-player mini games. Like
Oh god.
yeah, they had like probably 20 or so of them. Like you just
Ew.
land on a space and it's a one-player mini game and it's just a pace killer for the rest of the people playing because you got to watch your idiot nephew or cousin play this 5-minute board game where they're like playing memory or trying to not fall off a tower. So obviously fixed that in other Mario parties. So that was one big thing that needed to change.
It's funny. So to review all the mini games in Mario Party 2, I watched an hour-long video of all the mini games, and I got to the end, and there was some like a little kart racer mini game that I've never seen before in my life. I've basically played Mario Party 2 since it came out, and it's the first time I ever watched it. And I was like, wow, why would this be in the game at all? This seems pointless. This is Mario Party. The only reason I want to watch that is if it's like a Bowser minigame where it's like if you lose, you are literally actually going to keel over and die in real life.
Yeah.
Like that's the only reason I want to see a person in a single person minigame.
I agree. Yeah, especially because yeah, they have to be like because I know in two, which we'll talk about, but they add the item mini games, but they're so quick
Yeah.
that it doesn't take virtually any time. Where some of these can be like 30 seconds to a minute, depending on what the game is, which is just way too long. And especially if every single person lands on one, it's just like, oh, shoot me.
I mean, the other thing with that as well is that they're usually like memory or item games. So like
Hmm.
you just kind of look at it like you're not actually playing, but you kind of play in your head along like, oh, haha, idiot. They didn't choose the right one. I would have
Yeah,
won that one.
it's funny too, there's one space that was in Mario Party 1 that never came back, and it's the mushroom space because there's no items in this game because Mario Party 2 was the first game that did items, but the mushroom space was just a straight up you land on it, you hit a block, you get a regular mushroom, you get to roll the dice again. You get a poison mushroom, guess what? You lost your turn next turn. It's too bad.
Oh my that is not even capping you for a low roll. Just nah, you don't get a turn.
Yeah,
Screw
yeah,
you.
which people are like, "That's just way too powerful." Like, I think eventually you can pay coins to like remove like some blocks, like or add some more stuff to it, like the warp block spaces and hidden blocks. But yeah, people are like, "Oh, it's so good we got rid of that because it's so powerful that you just lose your next turn." Like that's such a brutal thing to happen.
I mean, like I'm just saying, like, what if there was an item that like it costs 80 coins or something like that? Like you just I could trade an entire star for something that skips a person's turn.
Yeah.
I want something so maniacal that like I want it to be it is pure full on spite for you to do this move to hurt someone else. Where like it is literally like I need to say I hate you as clearly and as loudly as possible. I need something like that.
Yeah, they need to add more items like that for sure. But yeah, so they removed that block from later games because you had items in the future ones. But yeah, so that was that. And I think that's pretty much all the big differences. So I think now I'm going to talk about my 10 favorite mini games from Mario Party 1, which we'll probably hear a lot of these in 2 as well because they either just straight up took them or they took them and made them better in 2. So the first one I have, my number 10 is Piranha's Pursuit. Now, the only reason I like this game is because if I'm the one on the skateboard, I'm going to win. And it makes everybody else so mad because the only way you can lose this game is if you mess up as the player one. It doesn't matter how much the other three are bouncing on that cloud to make the piranha bigger to chase you. If you're good at just jumping and mashing the button, you can beat it every single time, and that is satisfying. So sorry to everybody who can't catch me. Now, Ed, you probably this is in the new one as well. I don't know if you remember this game, but this is you're like on a skateboard and Piranha Plant chases you as the other three are on a cloud making water fall on top of it.
Hold on, one more time. What was the name of it?
Piranha's Pursuit.
Piranha Pursuit. We're gonna badly spell that, but the good thing is that Google always understands what I mean. No, I don't even think I've actually played this in Superstars. That's
Oh.
how little I've played Superstars, I guess.
It is a 1v3, which it's probably the best one, which another thing in Mario Party 1, the 1v3 games were not at all fair. Like they were always heavily weighed one way or the other to
I mean,
just
that's what made it
com-
fun.
completely murder the one player or the three players. So yeah, that was that one.
Like I'm pretty sure most of my top tens are like one side is obviously gonna win,
Yeah.
and whenever they lose, it's like wow, we were together as a team, or this person was absolutely cracked that they were able to pull this off.
Yep. And I don't have any of the 2v2s on here
Agreed,
because
yeah.
they just aren't as good, I feel like. Like Bomb Skip Ball was okay, but a lot of them were just too simple to really not be that fun.
The problem is that like I just 2v2s to me the fun is whenever you're teamed up with someone that you just don't want them to win.
Yeah.
And so what you do is that you just start bombing it. And they're just like, "No, come on, we need to win. Why are you not trying? We both get coins out of this." And it's like, "I don't need coins. You need them.
Yep,
We're good.
exactly.
I'm not doing
Where
it."
where again in Mario Party 1, if you do that, then the other team just straight up takes your coins. So
Which to be fair is probably a good incentive to not throw matches.
yep, exactly.
It's like, how badly do I want to hurt you? Will it come to the cost of my own pain?
Yep, pretty
How
much.
much do I hate you right now?
All right, and then my next one is Crazy Cutters. So that's where you pretty much just trace the outline of a Goomba, a Boo, or a Cheep Cheep. And I always liked that one because, again, I always thought I was pretty good at it, and some of
Same.
the people I knew were just could not stay in a line. It's like
Yep.
the kids that could not color in the lines, like they're just all over the place. So that one's a satisfying one. Though I hated in later ones, like they let, like if everybody gets over a percentage, you win. Everybody wins, which I'm like, I don't
You
want
no,
everybody
no.
winning. The best one needs to win. The rest of you lose.
They made the video game woke. I can't believe that they let everybody win.
I know it's terrible. All right, my next one is hot rope jump, which I love that one because it's just pushing A as the rope goes around it or jump goes around you and it'll just keep going. Now I think in this one unfortunately it stops after 20 if I remember right, but in like later ones it'll just keep going as long as you do it. So that's just the satisfying tenseness of you can't mess up and it starts getting faster and then it'll slow down again. You just got to time your jumps.
Yeah, the video I watched, the counter apparently stops at 99. So,
Okay.
but like, no, no, like not like the counter stops. The mini game does not.
Oh, I see.
Mhm.
Yeah, because I think the mini game does stop in this one, like I said, after 20, which is a bummer, but I think
That
they
is
fixed
whack.
that in later games at least.
That feels really weird because you would think that for how punishing this game goes,
Um,
you would think that it would just be like, no, one
yeah,
of you, there
uh,
can only be one.
I agree, but yeah, they were still figuring it out, I guess.
I had that in my top 10, but then I started getting into the 1v3s and I was like, jump rope, it's too much skill. Like there's skill very important, it's important in video games. I'd say in Mario Party, the evil fates of chance are probably more important than anything else. I just
Yep,
need something that just there's a bullshit meter to about everything. Some for free for all matches. Yeah, no, I get it. There's gonna be some skill, but then there's just something in it's magical in a Mario Party minigame where you just get to have some absolutely out of pocket bullshit happen. And that's where
yep.
the magic really is.
Well, that's like my next one is bombs away. And the only thing I try to do in that game is make everybody else fall off by
Yes.
jumping on them or getting hit. That is my goal because everybody can win this one and just survive. But no, I'm trying to sabotage you. I'm trying to jump on your head. I'm trying to fake you out so you slip in the water. And then a bomb will just straight up hit you and kill you, which is
Yeah,
great too.
yeah, Bombs Away is my number 10. That is
Okay.
absolutely my number 10. It is just so I'm not trying to survive. I'm trying to kill you. I don't care if I get hit by a bomb because if we get collateral damage, whatever. I took you out.
Yep. It's just fun to jump on everybody. I wish you could punch people in this game is the only
You can't
thing I
punch
wish.
people?
No, you can't punch. You can just jump, unfortunately.
Oh,
But punching would be better.
God, no, that's terrible. I need to be able to physically. The idea that you're just kind of like grumbling into them, nah, I don't like that.
Yeah, and then my next one is facelift, which in the first game you only had Bowser's face, which I know in 2 they added more. I just like making the crazy faces. It's just like Super Mario 64. And again, I was always really good at it and I just like making watching everybody else be really bad because they're just like, how do you make this eyebrow smaller? How do you make their face go big or their mouth go wider here?
Yeah, no. Facelift, it was early in contention when I was pulling out mini games of ones that I like, but it got knocked off really quickly. Again, skill bullshit. I'm gonna lean towards bullshit most of the.
Now I'm curious if you have this one because this one can be a brutal one if you get ganged up on or just plain beat down, and that is grab bag. Did you have this one on your list? Because grab bag is where you have every single coin in your like bag of money that you're carrying around, and you just run behind the person and steal their money, and you can just do that as much as you want, and like so you can get like 40 coins in this one because sometimes you get five and sometimes you get one, and there's no limit to how much you can take. It's just like a time limit.
No, I did not have this one because anytime that I saw coins, it's like, no, no, no. I don't like games where we all win. Is it nice sometimes to get coins? Yeah, yeah, oh, totally. You never know when you need a handout, but if I saw coins in it, it's like, nope, we're not even considering you.
Well, like this one, you don't like you don't get any new coins. Like it's all the same amount of
Oh,
coins you have in the game. Like you come, like say you have 50 coins, people can take all your coins in that game. Like you don't get any more. It just depends, and you can steal from other people's coin stash, so you can really swing the game with this one.
okay, never mind. Yeah, no, no, no. Then I may have judged this one way too quickly because, like I said, I see coins and I go, no, get this commie bullshit out of here. I want pure capitalism in my Mario Party games.
Well, that reminds me, I don't remember the game. There's another similar one. It's a 1v3. I don't know if it's in 2, but it's where like the one player is in the Bowser suit and the other three just hit them with a hammer and they lose coins. It's oftentimes a Bowser mini game. But the sad thing is with that one, it's very heavily weighted toward the three players because if Bowser triggers this game, even if you make it through the whole game and don't lose any coins, he'll still take 15 of your coins for no reason. And even if you win, you don't win any coins. You just don't lose any of the coins you had. So this was a total. You need to be the three players.
I just you ever think about the fact that Bowser is always a pushover in the main Mario games, but he's not at his evilest until it's a Mario Party?
Oh yeah, especially in the first one. He's just like he is the coin. He takes so many coins from you. It's ridiculous. We
God,
need that Bowser back.
you ever have nightmares where you just wake up screaming thinking that a Bowser revolution was about to hit?
Oh yeah, that was brutal. I wish I just want to meet. I should go back and look who are the people who made Mario Party 1 and what people got let go for Mario Party 2 and get them to get a similar Mario Party game where that they just can be as evil as they wanted to be in the first game.
Hidetaki Miyazaki was working at Hudson Soft in the early 90s.
Yeah. Then they're like, "Oh no, you got to go do your own thing instead. We can't have all these kids crying."
He's like, "Ah, fuck this, man. I'm out of here. I'm going to go make an armored core, and then I'm
Yep.
going to make something else. I don't know what it's called yet, but I'll figure it out."
All right, so my next game is Platform Peril. This was another where I just liked. This was a complete like depending on where you start in the mini game, you have an unfair advantage in getting more coins. But I just always like this one because it's just all about straight up jumping and timing, and I was always pretty good at it. So I would just push the other people off, and I'd steal all the coins. So
Wait, hold on.
or
Is this the platforming one where it's all just a straight shot?
yeah, it is, but you can kinda, like, nudge people to, like, have to jump toward, like, the blocks so they fall off. So, you can be, like, extra brutal with that, or I would just always be like, "Let me push you away so I can," because 'cause I'll usually put, like, 2 5 bags of coins, like, throughout the level, depending where you're at. But, yeah, it's just whoever gets to the end quickest.
Yeah, no, no. I looked at this one and I thought, okay, is it evil? Honestly, yes. Yeah, you could totally be evil in this one. But the thing is that I still, if someone's good at their jumping games, and by the way, me on the other hand, I'm just gonna be honest, I do have skill issues on this one because I don't know, some weird depth perception when it comes to 3D platforming that I'm going to screw this one up. So, in other words, I'm probably just going to try and take someone down with me. So,
Yeah,
it's personal skill issue on that one of why it didn't make my top 10.
gotcha. And then my next one is bumper balls. Everybody loves bumper balls, of course. Though this is the one where they let you draw in Mario Party One. I think it's the only mini game that you do. But I just love knocking people off and faking them out and slamming them off the edge. I mean, it's just fun to run around bumping people off. Or you can just do like the classic Luigi meme where he's just literally standing there while everybody else just falls off the edge on their own because they're out of control.
Hold on. Okay. I need to. This is my number one. What,
Okay.
1000%. I love bumper balls because bumper balls just, it's just, it's a gauntlet. It's the four of you just kill. It doesn't matter what's going on. There is nothing else. You must kill. You will be the last one alive here. The rest of them can either drown or fall to the bottom of the mountain. You must kill. This is absolutely number one for me. It's perfectly evil. It is simple, and every single time that you get to knock someone off, or there's some just there's foobar. There's just something messed up where you were taking consideration of the momentum, and you just fall off, and it's like, oh, this is the gold. This is what I want. Then you get to make fun of that person because they screwed up. It's like, oh god, it's so good.
Yeah, I just love the self destructs and bumper balls. They're just
Yes.
so satisfying to watch because it's like, no, nobody did anything to you. You just straight up ran off the cliff yourself. Nobody even touched you. I especially love on the icy one because it gives you good momentum when you hit the middle and it's icy, but then you go flying to the edge, and if you don't control yourself, you die, and
Oh,
it's your
dude.
own fault.
The icy one is just reaping and sowing. It's reaping, haha, I'm doing great. And then you sow, it's like, no, 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 no.
Exactly. I'm a little surprised because my number. Well, I also have Shy Guy Says. I also really love. I don't know if you that one's just straight up. You hit A or B, but the Shy Guy like trolls you, and it's just fun to watch people be stupid and fall for the troll every time. That's why I like that one because it
Sh-
gets faster and faster, and then Shy Guy will start faking you out,
Oh, it's so
and
good.
then also like if you're not quick enough, he'll just kill you. He'll just be like, "No, you didn't react quick enough. You're dead."
Okay,
Like,
so Shy Guy Says is my number four. The reason that I put it at number four, no, not even, I guess, specifically, okay, why is it high? Why is it not lower? Why is it even on there? Well, I just sometimes like to think about the context of Mario Party. Mario, he wants to throw a party. Hey guys, I'm throwing a party. We're going to play a board game. We're going to play some mini games. By the way, mini games might be the most evil fucking thing that you'll ever experience in your life. Hey
mm-hmm.
guys, we got Shy Guy here. Shy Guy, what's going to go on? Well, you're going to press this button, you're going to press this button. And if you don't, I'm going to kill you. You're going to fall to the earth. I'm going to ruin your balloons, and you're going to hit the ground and die. Maybe you'll even bounce a couple of times with your corpse. And you're like, Jesus Christ, Mario, why are we at this party? And it's just something that, like, it's a very simple game. You press the button or you don't. You press this one. Anyways, I just kind of like the context for this one a lot. That the Mario invited his friends over for Shy Guy to shoot them out of the sky and die.
Yeah, it's funny because yeah, that's that in Mario Party 2. In Mario Party 1, you're out at sea, and he takes a sword and just cuts the rope that you're attached to the boat. So you're just lost at sea, and nobody's gonna come rescue you.
I think that's actually worse because, like, you're alive on this barrel. You're going to
Yeah,
be cooked alive by the sun if you're not eaten by a shark.
yeah. So yeah, at least you just die right away from the balloons. Where this is like, yeah, you're gonna either starve to death, get killed by a shark, or just straight up drowned from your boat breaks. So.
God, it's eviler. It's eviler in Mario Party 1. That's incredible.
And then my number one, which it has a different name in Mario Party 2, but I'd be shocked if this isn't on your list. It is Mushroom Mix Up or Hexagon Heat in Mario Party 2.
Hexagon Heat. I think I had it, but the problem is that okay, Hexagon Heat is the one where you are over lava, you have a Shy Guy and he says the color, and that's the only platform that stays, right?
Right, it's a toad, and then you can jump and punch each other off. So it's basically like Simon Says, where you have to go to the different color, but it gets faster and faster, and you can jump and punch people around. So I'm just or you can butt stomp them, which is my favorite thing to do, or ledge guard, because usually like people will try to get up to the edge at the last minute. I'll just stand on the edge and make them bounce off me and die. Because yeah, mushroom mix up, it's mushroom mix up in one, hexagon heat too, but that's definitely my favorite one. I love the chaos with it, and especially if you get a bunch of people that are really good, it just gets so fast, and people are bouncing off each other's heads and butt stomping all over the place.
Now, I did have it on there for a little bit, but I mean, again, like, it's still skill. It's still a lot of hatred that you could have for the other person. I don't know why. I need almost a little bit of bullshit where, yes, it is one platform. It's pretty bullshit. It's hilarious to have four people fighting over this one little tiny square. I
Hmm.
almost wonder what if, there was something like the Shy Guy says where he tricked you. It's not the same color. At some
Yep,
point,
exactly.
he flips it right at the end, and he's like, "Nope, joking," and then he pulls out another one that all you guys have to jump to immediately. Like, that sounds evil. That sounds great,
Yeah,
actually.
that would be better, but yeah, this was a good one. Why don't you just go through the rest of your Mario Party 2 mini games since we're here before we get into the rest of the games, since we already covered some of them.
All right, fair enough. So bumper balls, I already talked about that. That's fine. We're gonna go ahead. That was my number one. The next one. Now, this is where we just really get into the barrage of just evil. Okay, I'm. By the way, I'm sending you the links just so it's easier for you to be able to see them. Bob-omb Barrage.
Oh yeah, this is a good one.
Again, sometimes I like the context of Mario Party. Hey Mario, we're gonna have a party. Hey guys, by the oh no, you landed on a bad spot. Oh shucks, what am I gonna have to do? Well, you're gonna be in this little barrel floating in a little pond, and we're gonna throw bombs at you, and we're gonna try and land the bombs in your barrel, and we're gonna kill you. We're going to kill you. We're going to kill you. And it's just like the controls aren't really that responsive if you're the only person. You're just trying
No,
to move. You're like, I'm just trying to survive, man. And there's just a barrage of bombs being thrown at you. It's hilarious. This is great. It's three people bullying one people. It's awesome.
you just gotta hope that some of the players throwing at you have no idea what they're doing. That's the only
Yes.
way you can survive.
Like there's no chance that the person alone is going to survive this. And if you
No.
do, all three of you are like, "Man, that guy was cracked. He understood what he was doing. He understood how to control it." Like controlling that barrel sucks. So like the three of you just really need to fumble it or that person needs to be really good to avoid
Yep.
losing this one. All right. So, number 3, Honeycomb Havoc.
Oh yeah.
Now,
I don't even need the link for this one. This is a great one. I do love this one.
perfect. Honeycomb Havoc. This one's kind of bullshit. It's just pure bullshit because once you get to the final two, it's settled, right? There's
Yep.
almost nothing that you can do, and it's just playing out events that you know are just gonna happen, and it's just you pressing 2, pressing 1. You already know by the number that it's going is that there's nothing you can do. You're gonna reach that honeycomb and you're gonna lose, and you're just gonna be like 10 or 20 seconds that everyone's just like, it doesn't matter what you do.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what you do.
I feel like the beginning of this game is just like you being like with your friends or people you're playing with, being like, okay, who do we want to screw over in this game to start out? Like, who do we just want to make sure dies immediately?
Wait, hold on. This is the moment too where you need to remind people, hey, like Kevin over there, he's got 3 stars right now, okay?
Hmm.
He doesn't need the extra 10 coins, okay? We need to get him out. This is when you start getting into like the survivor tactics, right? It's just like, hey, look. I saved you that time that we were on the 2v2s. I
Yep.
didn't sink us. We're here together. We're here together. One of us has to win. But that no, fuck him. Fuck him. We don't need him winning this, okay? We need to take him out immediately.
Beautiful. Yeah, and I think so far like all these that we've talked about have been back in the new Mario Party, like basically the best 100, which obviously makes sense. So,
All right, so my next one, Shy Guy says, we don't need to talk
mm,
about that. We were to talk about the fact that basically Shy Guy kills you. Like
which
it's
is
really
great.
fun just thinking about how these just kill you. Anyways, my next one, which I think is, hold on, I need to count these because I've been closing my tab, so I think this one's number 6 for me. Sneak and Snore.
Oh, yep.
I really like it. I just like that it's just red light, green light, and chain chomp. I just kind of like the animation that he has whenever he wakes up and then grabs you and just throws you away. Like I know it's a pipe, but it looks like he's just throwing you away, and it's fucking hilarious to me. I like that it is not even like it's not a draw game. The first person to
Hmm.
make it to the door is the person that wins, and
Yep.
I kind of wish that there would have been like some nice little animation where like Chain Chomp immediately grabs
Just
anyone else that's still alive.
agreed. The funniest thing about this game and the thing I like the best is if you play with somebody who's never played before, they're always trying to push the envelope on how far they can go before they have to stop, because if you don't stop quick enough, you're going to keep being up and going, and you go down pretty slow, and Chain Chomp's going to grab you, and
Yeah.
people get so mad because they're like, I stopped. I stopped. It's like, no, you got to stop quicker because your animation's slow going down, and if even a bit of your head is still up, he's going to grab you. So the satisfying anger of the people who don't understand or haven't played this game or try to go a little bit further is great.
Now, I will say that I'm pretty sure that the people who created Alien Isolation were just like, I got an idea.
Yeah.
All right. My next one. I'm not even giving numbers anymore just because I don't remember. I know my tabs are 11, so once I get to the last one, I know that's my honorable mention.
Hmm.
My next one is Shock Drop and Roll. Again, this one, the propensity for evil for the
Oh
one
yeah.
person is so high just because you are just doing everything you can to get them off of that wheel. The little animation that you have with the characters falling into electricity. Like, I'm just saying, man, I have something about Nintendo characters falling into electricity. That's kind of why I love Mario Strikers.
Yep.
And shock, drop, and roll is just. Oh, it probably awoke that in me as a child, and then when I got to Strikers, I was like, oh, kind of love this. The propensity again of evil is just so good. And again, this is one of those ones that like you are cracked if you survive someone really vindictive on that stick.
Mhm.
So yeah, shock, drop, and roll, incredible. Just wonderful levels of skill, and you just gotta love whenever you pull on that lever and someone wasn't ready and you kill them immediately.
Yeah, that is great. Yeah,
It's
because this one, if you get people that are good at like reacting, it can be hard to kill them. So then it just becomes a mind game where you're just like, "Am I gonna go back, forth?" And it's so satisfying to try and get them in it.
you just keep them in the same direction. You're just like, just wait, just
Yeah,
wait. When the shift up's gonna happen, when's it gonna happen? Gotcha.
yeah. It is fun. It's also really fun being the people when you survive. You're just that one person who they
Oh,
cannot kill. They just get so mad because they're like back and forth, back and forth. Because if you don't know what you're doing, some of the people just switch directions constantly. And like you said, the hardest thing is when you're just keeping it one direction, and then they'll be like set off a little bit, and then you think they're gonna change it, and then they know they keep going, and then you die.
no, it's so good and just it's special. That's the thing. It just needs to be like an improper power balance in some of these mini games, so it really tests you. And just oh my god, that feeling whenever you're on the sidelines and you died, and that one person on your team is just really going for it, and you see
Hmm.
the seconds tick down. You're like, oh my god, he's gonna do it. He's gonna do it. And then that last minute switch up and it kills him. You're like, no. Oh
So
my
good.
god. All right, so my next one, which how do I even pronounce that? Archer rival?
Oh yeah, Archer Rival. Yep.
Yeah, I'm not really too sure how to pronounce it. We're just gonna go Archer rival. I love this one because the bullshit levels here are so high. Because 2v2s, that's usually when you throw matches. This is the one where like it is so easy to ruin it for someone else
Oh
that
yeah.
like why are you not gonna do it? Why are you not? Especially the NPC cards. The NPC cards are just brain dead stupid.
Oh
Where
yeah.
they're just like, I'm just gonna trap you in the corner because why not? Fuck you. It's Mario Party. Fuck you.
Yeah, I know it's like they almost are working for the one player. It's already easy enough for the one player to win. Then you have stupid Boo and Goomba just like railroading you in the corner,
And
and
you're
then
just
they
like,
move at the last
get
second.
out.
It's just like ugh. Or
Just like, get
said,
me out, please.
if you want to just throw the game, you just help the computer and just trap people in a corner for the one player to kill. So good.
God, I'm just saying, it would be so evil. I know they're never gonna implement it, but don't you just love the idea if there was a mechanic where you could pay people coins for no reason, and you would just bribe people in game, and you'd just be like, "Look,
Yes.
I will give you 20 coins right now if you help me here," and they just throw the match for you. It's never gonna happen. I don't want to do it in real life and pay people with actual cash, but oh my god, a mechanic in game for that, a bribery system that's so evil that like this mini game is made for it.
Yes, that would be perfect.
All right, so Archer Rival, we got that one out of the way. My next one is just complete bullshit. It's Day at the Races.
Oh,
Um,
yeah.
it's complete bullshit. There's no rhyme or reason to it. There's probably some insane Reddit thread. It's like, well, out of 5,000 calculations that we did, it seems that Boo won 14.50. No, I don't care. Okay, we don't know anything about that. This is just pick your character. You're going to lose a lot of fucking money here. Okay,
Yep.
that's it. That's it. There's nothing special about it. It's just complete bullshit where no matter who wins, you're just angry at them.
Yeah, because it's like a battle mini game, especially if there's a lot of
Yes.
coins on the line, and you're the last person who picks. You literally have no choice. Like,
Yes.
I gotta pick the stupid swamp that's going so slow, and then you just lose all your coins, and you had nothing to do with it.
It's
Just
like you
pure
couldn't
fury.
do anything. You couldn't do anything. It was two choices, and I'm not choosing Bob Bob.
Yeah, pretty much. It's a bob-omb, boo, swamp, and like a womp or what is I don't
Oh
remember
man,
what the
the little blue
something like
square. I have
that.
no idea what to
Yeah.
call him. Hold on. No, no, it is a Womp and a Thwomp. Okay, never mind.
Okay.
I have learned his name live on the air.
There you
Okay,
go.
so that was my number 9. My number 10, pure bullshit again. Bowser's Big Blast.
Thank you. Yeah, I love that. That's one of my favorite mini games. I love that game.
Look, look, look. It is so simple. Go choose a plunger. It also has that same bullshit where if you're the last one to pick, oh
Yeah.
boy, oh boy. But I just the real magic sauce of this is that little couple seconds you press down the plunger.
It's like and then you see his eyes do the countdown. And it's not like you
Oh
just blow right away. You have to have those couple seconds. You have to tick down and watch your character get blown up.
no, 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 no. You just hear the and you're like, oh god, okay. The air in the room has depressurized. We're fine again, and then we're right back to it. You're the next one pressing the plunger, baby. I hope you don't die, except I do.
Yeah,
All right,
so good.
Bowser's Big Blast. All right, that's my 10. That's my 10. Wait, hold on. Is that my 10? No, 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 no. Not my 10 is Bombs Away, but we already talked about that.
Oh yeah.
But there is one that, this one I felt like, an honorable mention is fine. Why not, right? So my honorable mention is Social Climbers. Wait, oh, whoops. I accidentally posted the actual uh title of the link instead of the link itself.
Yeah,
Anyways,
because I'm like, I don't remember this one. I gotta.
Social climber, you just climb up. That's it, right? It is a
Oh
large
yeah.
pole. The ship is going down. The cheaps are flying, and they hit you while you're climbing. It's simple. I don't know. Like I just kind of like this one. It's just climbing up. It's nothing too crazy. The fishes are coming to hit you and piss you off, and
Yep.
that's really it. Like I don't
Yeah,
really have
because
anything else.
if you try and mash in this one, the fish will actively hit you
Yep.
back down. Like you actually have to not go too fast all the time so you can dodge the cheaps that jump up, which is infuriating to the mashers who are just like, I gotta go, 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 go. It's like, nope, you're hit back down again.
Oh,
And if you don't go fast enough, you die.
that magical moment of like you just constantly are hearing other characters. Here's the thing: I know that it's one screen, but trust me, I'm not looking at your screen. I'm paying attention to myself. So all you're just hearing is the
Mhm.
chaos of other characters getting hit. Just ow, 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 ow. It's like, oh god, this is music
Yeah.
to my ears.
So did you put down any mini games that you just hated from Mario Party 2?
No, because like I feel like that's the thing. My feelings are just kind of extremes. I want something that I really like, or I want something that I really hate. And the thing is that the ones I really hate, so no, no, not even really hate. The problem is that it's horseshoe theory with Mario Party mini games, where I hate
Mhm.
you, I probably love you, and if I love you, I probably hate you. So like it all goes hand in hand. So
Yep.
really, what I hate are the ones that are just like, whatever. I guess that was a mini game. Okay, so really, that comes down to the coin ones where everybody wins, or the 2v2s. So like, I
Yep.
don't really have any of those that are like really inspiring hatred out of me. It's just like you're a mini game, you exist. Okay, we'll play it. That's it. Okay,
Just get through it.
yeah, pretty much.
All right, so now I guess we'll go ahead and get into Mario Party 2. Now, my history with this one is not much because for some reason when I was younger, I got Mario Party 1, but then I skipped right to Mario Party 3. I missed Mario Party 2.
Oh hell yeah.
So I didn't play Mario Party 2 till just recently. I played some a couple months ago and I had played it before that too, but that's pretty much my history with it. So I'll let you take it away for how you got started with this one.
Mario Party 2, oh my god, this is the beginning of sleepovers, okay? Mario Party 2, I even have the same cart that we used to play back here because when my cousins really stopped caring about video games, who boy was I run on top of it. That's the exact same cart. I haven't worked on any of it. I haven't played it at all. So if I go on there, if the battery's not dead, it's probably the exact same save.
Mm.
So Mario Party 2 was an absolute institution. This is the beginning, all right? Now, back then we used to play a whole bunch of the more maps, but eventually what ended up happening is that we landed on three of them, which is the western map, which I realized I was shit talking earlier. I apologize to western map. I did not mean to do that. I'm so sorry. Spaceland, and then Horrorland. Now the reason Horrorland was chosen was because Boo Abu was there, man. I don't remember if he was on the other maps. He probably was, but I think on Horrorland he was the easiest to access from there, and it was very evil. Now Spaceland is where you can get really evil because if
Mm.
you are in the wrong area, there's a laser that's gonna take all your coins, and you know that when someone got onto that thing and there were three people in that
Oof.
row, oh my god, it's pure evil. And there's nothing I like more in a Mario Party than the moment that you get to hear the agony in the people you're playing with in their voice. It's just like nothing in their life right now would go better than if you just didn't exist. And that's stuff that I feed off of. So, like, Mario Party was the beginning of just some terrible feelings in me that I should have never gotten any positive feelings off of. So, like, Mario Party 2 is very near and dear to me. I don't really think there's anything else that I could really talk about because the rest is just the memories of being with family members and just being like, I hate your fucking guts right now. Now, this is just completely besides the point. This is actually way later on in Mario Party, right? I loved my brother, right? I love that man. And there was one time that Waluigi, when I wasn't playing as him, stole a star from my brother. I was like, fuck Waluigi. I'm never playing Waluigi. I'm a Yoshi main now. All right. This is how serious we were about fucking Mario Party, okay? That I was ride or fucking die. Where Waluigi, you stole stars while I wasn't controlling you. Fuck it, you're out of here. I don't need you anymore. Yoshi main.
Yikes. Yeah, it was. I still remember we actually played a mat. We played Spaceland, and because the most brutal thing about that laser is if you're not getting a star, somebody has like 200 coins, and you get hit by the laser, you're down to zero. You have nothing to show for what you've done the entire game. Like you're just done, and that hurts. And I know you talked about Horrorland too. That's the one where you can pull off. So of course it has the day and night cycle, and if it's night, you have a skeleton key. You have 150 coins. You can go to a Super Boo. He steals a star from every single character and gives it to you.
Ooh.
That's like one of the rarest things that can happen, but when that happens, that is why that is the best board because no other board has that. And talk about a killer when you see that player go up there with the skeleton key at night, everybody's just trying to turn it to day because they're all going to lose a star to this guy if they don't.
God, that's so evil. My God, I don't think I've ever done that because, like, I was just like, nah, man, I'm holding on to my stars, man. Like, I'm ready to take down all of our coins because if I still got a star, I'm still sitting pretty over here. But
Yep.
like, touching stars, it's just like, ooh. I
I
don't
did.
know if I'm ever confident enough to pull that one off.
I pulled it off one time and it was so satisfying, but I never did again. It's just like the look in everybody's face when they can't stop you. And because you have to have 150 coins too, which is a lot of
Jesus
coins.
Christ, that is evil. That's dastardly.
But just stealing a star from every single player, nothing like it. That's why everybody loves Horrorland, why it's thought to be the best map in all the Mario parties, just because it's so good. Yeah,
Oh my
now I played
God.
Pirate Land. I played, which is okay. And Mystic Land's like the worst one. I feel like everybody hates Mystic from Mario Party 2. But the coolest thing about Mario Party 2 is the costumes that all the
Yes.
characters wear. No other Mario Party has these, and I really don't know why. Because seeing them all in the cool costumes that match the theme of the board is just so good.
And just, you got to add the insult to injury when you get the cutscene at the end and it's like, who's
Oh
gonna
yeah,
win, who's gonna win, and it turns over and it's Yoshi in a cowboy outfit and you're like, we're not
yeah,
skipping this cutscene, it doesn't matter, no, you're gonna have to take control out of my hands. I fucking won, I deserve this.
yep. And they did introduce items in this game, which the only bad thing is you can only have one item at a time where they fix that later. And you can't like get rid of an item, like you have to use it. Like the skeleton keys are the biggest problem with these because you have to actually use the skeleton key to get rid of it. Where in later
Yeah.
games they let you just discard it, but it was a big thing because then you could buy like the magic lamp, which makes people mad because you just can buy it and go straight to the star. They didn't have anything like that in the first Mario Party.
God.
And you had the duels, which I they never really brought. They have dual mini games, but This you had like a special mini game based on the board you played on. Like you had to hit a bunch of different button presses or play chicken, and then you can
God.
win. So yeah, they had some really great things in Mario Party too.
Yeah, no, no. Honestly, the duels are just. I love the duel. I love the duel. I don't really care about the minigame itself. Like, I love the mechanic of just like it is you and it is me, and I'm going to fuck you up, and I'm going to rub salt in the wound as soon as I am done with you. You will pay me my coins, you will pay me my star, and you are fucking dead. And then you're the one that loses, and you're just got like really quiet. And it's just like
Yep.
you're like I talked a lot of shit, man. I don't think I can. I can't really show my face. I need to win this match. Like I need to win the entire match, or like I can't show my face here again.
Yeah, and the funny thing is, I watched a video about this one too before we recorded, and the CPU, like the individual characters, are programmed to go after a specific item, each of them, which is funny because I never noticed because you usually play with people. But like Mario is programmed to get mushrooms. That's what he wants. Peach wants the plunder chests, and Wario wants the dueling glove. Those are the ones I remember. But I'm like, that's just hilarious. Though, if there's a magic lamp, they will all abandon their items and get that instead.
I mean,
But
let's be honest. That's good scripting because that's what you would. That's what you're supposed to do.
yeah, that's what you're supposed to do. And I never realized this, but the item shop will have different items depending what place you're in at times, which I knew like turn order, like obviously the magic lamp isn't showing up in like the first 10 turns. It's just like the gold pipe in the new games. Like they kind of change it out depending on turn order, but I guess it is dependent on placement as well, which I did not realize, which is interesting.
That is news to me. I always thought that the shop doesn't change until like it's the last 5 turns or something like that.
Yeah. But so another new thing that they added in Mario Party 2 was the bank, which I always just love everybody just cursing the bank as you have to donate coins to it as you go by. And then that one person who lands on it and gets like 40 coins from the stupid bank. And you're just like, ugh.
No, 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 no. The real magic. That's magical. Yeah, that one person. It is magical hating that person. But the real magic is when that person lands and then immediately the next turn someone else lands on it and the bank's like, I'm sorry, man, that this is
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
that
We
is
we got nothing.
funny.
Cuz it always happens. It for so I don't the game isn't weighing it, but it has to. Like I'm pretty sure that might not even
Hmm.
be the game. It's the universe itself weighing it so it happens
Right.
more often. And oh my god, it's just hilarious because like that shit couldn't happen earlier, couldn't even happen later. It had to happen now, where I get nothing. I get nothing.
Nothing.
Does it
Yep.
count towards the happening star at least? Please, please.
No.
No, it's a bank spot. It's not the happening star.
The funny thing is too that the Bowser map in this one, like you pass the bank and they give you coins, but if you land on it, you have to pay the interest from all the coins that were given. So say like I think they give you 3 or 5 coins, however many, and then if they've given out 50 coins throughout the game, that's what you're paying when you land on it.
God, that is. Oh, you see, the thing is that again, we really only played those maps. I don't even know if my cousin ever unlocked the Bowser one. I could probably turn on my N64 and do it, but yeah, it's a lot of wires. I kind of don't want to do that.
Yeah, yeah. I don't remember what you have to. I think you just have to play every board once to unlock it, if I remember right.
That'd actually be hilarious if we didn't unlock it. Like we just kept to the same ones. We're just like, nah, we're kind of fine with it. We're good here.
It would be funny though if they would just make a Mario Party where they just put every board from all the Mario parties in and just have like the rules from each board set. That would just be pure chaos. It's be like, oh wait, this is a Mario Party one board, so there's no items on it. This is crazy.
God, all you need is just one psychopath to get into Nintendo that was like, yeah, no, no, I grew up on Mario Party, and you're just like, oh, that person ain't right in the head, and then they start working on a Mario Party game. Like, that's all you need. You need one sick fuck that enjoyed these games as a child to get in
Hmm.
there and create something so evil. And the weird thing is that I think maybe just Nintendo doesn't like they're like, okay, I guess we just know you like the old things, but there's never any new innovation on how evil you can be. The problem is that Mario Party games only became easier and nicer. And the problem is like evil, there is inherent sin in Mario Party that like you'll never be able to remove it, but you can always add stuff stuff that kind of whittles it down a little bit. We need someone that goes in there and adds even more evil shit. That's what we need.
You know who we need? Cover your ears, Addy. But we need Joseph Ferris because It Takes Two had a bunch of Mario Party mini game references. I feel like get him in there and let him go crazy with it.
But I don't. Joseph Fares feels like too much of a positive influence on things that
He
I don't
might be.
know. I don't know if he's got that darkness in him.
Yeah, we need somebody like you said that could just be like, this is the Mario Party that's gonna make you cry. Like every kid is gonna cry playing this game.
What you need is that you need a developer, like you need someone like okay, not even okay, you need someone who's specifically in the trenches, like you need someone who's coding this, right? And I need them to be like writing notes down, and they go up to the director and like, hey, listen, we have people quitting because they don't want to test this game. Like this is just completely unfair. We have people fighting in the lunchrooms. I don't know if this is the right design for the game. And the director just goes, excellent. Like that's it. Like just
Yes.
like it's all according to plan. You keep taking your notes. If it is a note that you wrote down, I know it's a good idea.
And the thing is, we need to have Nintendo do it. Like these need to be the Mario characters doing it because
Yes.
that's what makes it even more funny. Like saying Wario just like straight up swear or something like that, like in Mario Party One.
Yes, that's the thing. It's just something about Nintendo being so family friendly that it becomes even more insulting if you see Luigi steal 50 coins from you. Because, like, do
Yeah.
you understand how hard I worked to get those? And you fucking big nose, tall ass, wiggly ass fucking shadow of a brother stole it from me. Like, it becomes more insulting whenever it's a Mario character doing the most heinous shit to you.
And they need the taunting looks and stares from Super Mario Strikers as well, because those
Oh my
characters really love to
god.
taunt you there. So
Actually, you know what? Okay, I know that I've, kind of been beating up a little bit on newer Mario parties for them not being able to just be as evil as he could be in the old ones. I do want to give a shout out to the sticker system in Mario Party Superstars because
yes,
you get to be so fucking annoying with those that it's like that is the spirit of it. That is the spirit. And I'm just going to keep showing Rosalina just shrugging her shoulders at you because it's perfect. It's perfect.
that is great. Yeah, that's just Nintendo's like, oh yeah, we don't want people saying like typing out mean things. It's like no, they found a way to let you be as annoying to everybody around you as possible.
Oh my god, it's just someone trying to roll the dice and everyone's throwing stickers at them. It's like fucking kill yourself. Don't play the game. Give up.
Now, did you play the single player islands much when you were younger, like with Mario Party 2 and 1? Because I did play Mario Party 1 single player. Like you basically just had to play and beat every mini game. Did you ever do that in 2?
No, I never had two. The only Mario Party I ever owned was five. And I can tell you right now, looking back on it, I feel like it might be one of the saddest fucking things to play a Mario Party game single player. Like I remember thinking about it, and when I was playing it, I was thinking, man, like I had a GameCube, I had Brawl, no, not Brawl, I had Melee, all right, like
Mm-hmm.
I had more than enough content there, and here I am playing Mario Party 5 single because I need things unlocked for whenever I have family over. It was literally just grinding so I could be sure that whenever people came over, we had everything that we needed.
It is funny, which we'll get to Mario Party 5 later down the road, but they had like the car combat in that game, which I played so much of. Like you'd customize your car and then just go out and play like a tank battle with it. So I just loved playing Mario Party, which I had my brother with me, which we'd play a lot together, which helped. But yeah, I just would. 5 was one I did play a lot too.
God, the funny thing is that I really like five. I'm very happy that I own five. But whenever I'm going back to play a Mario Party that isn't Superstars, I'm going to six. But like
Yeah.
I'm not. That's a conversation for another time when we talk about five and six. Like at this point, though, no, I did not do any of the single player for one or two, or literally any of them except five.
Okay, yeah, because I feel like after I don't remember, I'll have to see when we play Mario Party 3 next, but 1 and 2 had like the mini game islands, and I feel like they just kind of stopped doing that after 2.
Hold on, the minigame islands where you could just play any minigame, right? Or
Well, no, I mean, like, the single player mode was like mini game. Like, you just played through like a
oh,
stage per mini game as you went through. But they had mini game islands as well, where you had to like pay coins to buy each mini game, which is what you had to grind for, like you said.
oh, okay, all right, got it. Yeah, no, because like I was thinking, like, no, mini games were playable even in Mario Party 5. So like
Oh
I know
yeah.
for sure that.
I feel like in later Mario parties too, I think you just had to unlock the game by getting it from playing on the board. Where like at least these first two, you had to straight up buy with your coins that you earned from playing the game to play the mini game whenever you want, which was kind of annoying because they were a lot of coins usually, at least in one.
God, the fucking pain of whenever you are like you are really deep into your Mario Party experience, right? I mean, like I don't mean like 50 turns or something like that. I mean like you've been playing this game for years and you
Mhm.
finally get like a question mark again on the little selection screen. You're like, "Oh my god, there's a new mini game we haven't played." And then it just doesn't land. You're like, "I'm never going to see it
I know
again."
that is very brutal. Yeah.
The funny thing is that of course this is the time where Pokemon were like, oh man, press B and it stops evolving, and it's like that's bullshit. But I'm over here like tapping A as soon as it lands on the question mark. I'm like, I'm gonna fucking
Yeah.
influence this, I swear.
Yeah, we gotta get it. We gotta get it.
Oh yeah, no, just mini games. It just reminds me of I'm home alone and I don't have anyone to play with, so I'm just going to do the mini games because I don't really have anything else to do. I
I
really don't
know.
want to watch Unfabulous on Nickelodeon, so I'm just gonna play Mario Party 5.
It is funny though because like when my friends like especially once we unlocked all the mini games, I feel like we mostly when we were younger just would play the mini games over and over again. Where I feel like the board is what makes the mini games better because you
Yeah.
actually have stakes. Where
Yep.
just the mini games on their own, they can be fun, but it's just like there's really no point.
The thing is that if I wanted to play mini games, I'm gonna go play Pokemon Stadium instead. Like I'm just gonna be honest because like there's something about those mini games where like I just enjoy those more. Like the mini games in Mario Party are a means to an end, which is your salt.
Yep. And that's why the later Mario parties after the GameCube ones, they messed up because they just were doing like the cart, which I never played any of those, and they changed like how much the stars cost, like money. They just messed up the economy. It
Yeah,
was
no, no.
terrible.
I refuse to play the car ones. Like there isn't. I need to be able to get away from you to fuck you over. Like
Yep.
that's just straight up. I do not want to be in the same spot as you. I don't want a dice roll that I didn't roll affecting things that I do. Like no, absolutely not.
The one thing which they even let you do this in one, they let you practice the mini games, which it's kind of nice in the newer ones they let you just like play it straight up in the load screen, where this one you actually had to hit Z and go in, but it's kind of funny like trolling people with being like, "All right, we're going to practice." Nope. We're going in.
No, man, that is an extra meta game of like we are going to practice, and then boom, you immediately start it, or you have to just you can't even get the consent of everyone else. It's just like we're doing practice, and then you start practice. Like, do I know the controls? Nope, figure it out.
Yeah. And then you also can just straight up end the practice match by hitting another button. I think if you hit Z again or there's
Yes,
like another button and then they're like, "No, I was just ready to I still haven't got it yet." It's like, "Sorry, we're moving on."
and then you get that one asshole that's like, "No, we're gonna practice again." It's like, stop
Yeah.
pressing the button.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Get
Again,
to
the propensity for evil.
Mhm. That's what it comes down to. All right, well, that's all I have about the first two Mario parties. I don't know if you have anything else you want to add, but that's pretty much the nutshell for me.
Not really. Just I guess maybe shout out to the character select screen because that just stays in my head for way longer than it should have, which is just like all the characters running on a pipe and the little
Yeah.
like music. I don't know why. That's just in my gray matter, and it's probably gonna be one of my last thoughts when I die, like
Yeah,
60 years from now.
the Mario Party select screen. Now, and I will add too. These first two. I think there's still only 6 characters, if I remember right. I think it's just Mario, Luigi, Peach, Yoshi, Donkey Kong, and Wario. Because I'm pretty sure Waluigi and Daisy come in Mario Party 3.
That is correct. That was when I became a Waluigi main. Was Mario Party 3, and then I think I stopped with Mario Party 4.
That's exactly what I did too. I was like, "Oh, Waluigi's so cool," but then I'm like, "Nah, he sucks." We're going. I usually play as Luigi or Donkey Kong now, and then of course in later ones they took Donkey Kong away and then they brought him back. So
Which I still don't understand what the hell was the idea with DK Space like later
yeah,
on, but again, getting off topic. That's
yeah, we'll save that for. I think it was literally only in Mario Party 5, so we'll save it for that one.
no, I think it was in
Oh, you
6-2.
might be right because I don't know when he came back. I will say Mario Party 7 is the one from GameCube I least remember. Like I had it, I played it, but I don't remember anything about it.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think I don't know what it is. Like 7, I think what it is that it was basically yearly, wasn't it? From like
Yeah, it
Mario
was.
Party.
Yeah, my brother and we would take turns buying Mario Party every other year with our Christmas money is what we would do.
God, you guys were the fun friends to be around, okay? My cousins were the ones that we mooched off of. I was like, hey, we're over here. It's gotta be Mario Party, right? It's gotta be, right? Right? I was the Smash Bros kid. I was the one who
Oh,
had that us covered. So yeah, no. DK space, blah 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 blah. Yeah, no. Yoshi. I was always Yoshi because I remember specifically that my brother, because he was the oldest, he would get Mario. The okay, so it's weird because it's me and my brother. I have a cousin that's 6 months younger than me, and he also had an older brother. And then I also had another cousin that he was 2 years younger than me, and he also had an older brother. So anytime we would go over to their house, it was always 4 players, and it was perfect.
hmm.
So my brother, being the oldest of all 6 of us, he got to choose Mario. From there, my older cousin would be the one who gets next character, and usually it would be Luigi for one or Wario for the other. And then at that point, it's me since I'm the next oldest, and I always picked Yoshi. So like that's where it was. Then the younger cousin, I can't remember. I think that the six
It,
month one would choose Luigi or Donkey Kong, and then my cousin who was 2 years younger, no, I can't picture who he would choose at all.
Nobody wanted to be Peach.
Well, obviously, it's 4 boys, man. Like,
Yeah.
if you chose Peach, was a punishment, okay? Like
Yeah.
that. No, I don't remember any instance Peach was ever chosen, and I can tell you right now, if it was, you would get mocked relentlessly, and you would not be able to play at all effectively.
Yeah, when I was younger, I always would choose Wario. Like I just thought he was the coolest, and I think it was Wario. Or I think I just like the strong people because I think in the instruction manual they're like Wario is the strongest. Not that it matters. It's like who cares? It's Mario Party.
I'm just saying, like I gotta trust it. If the manual says he's the strongest,
I
we
know.
gotta trust it.
Good times, good times.
Look. I'm pretty sure what we're all leading to is that eventually you're just gonna get backlog brain rot, and we're gonna all team up and play Mario Party again. And if we're saying it in non-recorded realms, I will totally say stuff that I should never have said at all. Like I'm. Mm,
Yeah, we definitely need to get some Mario parties going. I never figured out like the lands. I know I've seen Mario Party 2, like the net version of that running around, but I've never actually looked into it or anything.
I'm pretty sure it can't be that hard. Like it can't.
Yeah, I doubt it either. If we could get it working on the Steam Deck, we could probably get even more people in on it.
Oh
But
my god. God, that's so evil. On the go Mario Party? Jesus. Wait, hold on. Doesn't Nintendo Online let you do that for the N64 games?
oh, you know what? You're right. I forgot about that. Yeah, we could just play it on there.
Oh my
Yeah,
god. I'm just
I think. I think they have all three. We should go like yeah, Mario Party 1 is on there. You should check it out on there. It's
no.
just
That's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say that we could whenever this episode drops, go into the chat. Anyone who wants to play, go ahead and we'll schedule this out, man.
it sounds like a good idea.
Like that's it. Isn't that the entire reason that we're doing these Mario Party episodes?
Yes.
It's just so we can get people to play Mario Party
We can
again.
get yeah, we need to well, and then I'll even tease so our next one we're gonna do is Mario Party 3, obviously, and Sean has already said he wants to join Ed and I to discuss that
Oh
because I
hell
believe
yeah!
that is his favorite Mario Party. So We will.
Honestly, it might be. The problem is that it's been so long for me that 6 has become my favorite. I haven't played 3 since the N64. So I don't know if that one is my favorite still anymore.
Yeah, I'm kind of with you. We're definitely at the end going to have to do our rankings of all the Mario Party, but as of this episode with 2 and 1, it definitely goes
2
Mario
1.
Party 2,
2 1.
Mario Party 1.
Yeah,
No
obviously.
questions asked. The next time could be interesting because I do love 3 a lot too. So we'll have to see. I know 3 changed up a lot of the mini games. I know they didn't, like 2 was basically what Mario Party 1 should have been, minus the evil person who made it, I guess they would say. But I'm still glad it exists, obviously.
I mean, we honestly kind of need that. Like,
We
we
do.
kind of needed more of the evil.
All right. Well, with that, I guess we will wrap up this one. Thank you, Ed, for joining me as well. And you can find Ed as the host of Passive Pixels. I don't think he talks about Mario Party too much on there, though.
Uh, it's been months. Anyways, if you're, oh wait, no, I already finished editing the episode. Yeah, no, that's getting canceled. Yeah, no, I've declared an end date, and if I don't change my mind in the next 2 or 3 months, the last episode will be in January, and that'll be it. I'm done. I've just every single time that I'd be recording, it's like, man, kind of wish I was doing something else. And when I realized I hit that, I was like, okay, it's time. We got to wrap this up.
Well, you left your mark. How long will it be by then? 2, 3 years?
Yeah, no, it'll probably be about 3 years, which, considering the Splinterverse of podcasts, I'm actually kind of shocked that lasted as long as I did. I just
You did.
I don't want it to be how everyone else did it, which is like just one day an episode is missed, and it's like, oh yeah, sorry, we're gone for a while. Bye bye. Like
Yeah.
I want it to have a clean end date that I just say that's it and we're done. And who knows if I ever want to come back? I don't know. But for now, I just want to do other things with that time.
Yeah. Well, you'll always be welcome back on here, at least till you make us mad in Mario Party. Then I'm not can't make any promises, but
Okay, hold on. That's the entire reason you'd call me back, because then at this point you're gonna be like, hey, I'm gonna be coming here with the pretense of like, oh, I thought you guys want to talk about Nier, and you're like, no, we just need to tell everyone else what you fucking did. You're
yeah.
terrible. You suck. And I'm just like, yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, we'll definitely. I'm not sure when this episode's gonna go live yet, but we're gonna definitely gonna have to. I completely forgot about that. The Switch Online had Mario Party 1, 2, and 3
Isn't
multiplayer.
that
That
how you were
makes it.
playing them?
No, I was actually playing them. I have them on like I have the original
Oh my
N64 games,
god.
and well, I was playing them on Steam Deck too. Like I was emulating them on there just
Oh.
to like brush up on them. But yeah, I mean, I booted them up on N64 because well, I don't have Mario Party 2, like I said, but I have 1 and 3.
God, okay. I really want to invite my family over to watch Goodfellas because they've been bothering me about like, well, actually, not even they've been bothering me. My wife has just been like, man, I kind of watch Goodfellas again. And I'm like, well, don't let me get in the way of trying to have you watch Goodfellas again, because damn, I can always go for that again. But the other thing is that I I need to measure out what I want to ask people for anytime that I invite them over. So like, when do I want to invite them over to have them get really pissed at Mario Party? That's the problem.
That is nice. Yeah, I have my nieces and or my nephews and niece that come over. I got them into Mario Party. My wife also likes to play, but we'll play that because if we play Smash, I just brutally beat
Same.
all of them down. Like it's not even a contest. So Mario Party, they have a shot because you never know what's going to happen in
The
Mario
bullshit. It's the
Party,
bullshit.
and they all love playing it. So I'm like, great, this is for people to play Mario Party with. So
No. My wife is absolutely asking me for Mario Party. She does it very often, but the problem is that it's all about the cost of inviting people over. It's like, are we going to play Mario Party this time, or are we going to watch a couple another episodes in a 6 season show that is The Sopranos? Or are we going to
yeah,
watch a movie where it's very nice and we say, hey, that was it, we're done, we finished a movie? It feels like much more of a checkbox of being able to finish a movie, or you're building towards something by finishing another episode in a long series. Then you look at Mario Party, it's like, this is very fun, this is awesome, but also the other things feel like there's a bit more accomplishment behind it.
yep. Plus, with Mario Party, you're actively working on ruining your friendship.
Yes,
So,
exactly. And I need to. Well, actually, no. I know I'm not gonna do anything that's gonna fully piss them off, but we got a nice thing going right now. Do I really want to rock the boat on that? No, I want to do that with people that I know. If I piss off, I'm not gonna see them for a couple of months, and then we can start over and do it again. It,
yeah,
I don't want to do it to people that I probably see on a weekly basis.
definitely
Actually, unless it's my
understand.
wife, which to be fair, I pissing her off is an Olympic sport for me.
There you go.
God bless being married.
All right. Well, we are going to wrap it up there. So thank you for listening. Play Mario Party with us because, like Ed
Please.
said, maybe when this posts, we will post it and see. There's got to be some people out there who want to play. Don't be like Addy, who's just like, oh, I hate Nintendo. I hate Mario Party. Such a waste.
To be
Just
fair, to be fair, if we told him that it pisses people off, he'd probably be like, okay, maybe, maybe.
That's true. It's like the perfect game for him too. I mean, he wants to actively lose friends. This is what you get. This
Yeah.
is how you do it. So
But then again, you know how it is. Sometimes it's like a coin flip, right? Like the closer you get to where something is perfect for Addy, it's a coin flip about it whether if he'll actually love it or
mm,
he'll actively hate it.
yeah, and this is why Parrot and Connor are too nice to be playing Mario Party. Parrot just doesn't. He doesn't really like it that much. But we did play with him once. But he's just like, oh, I just don't really like it. Well, Parrot, you can play with us again, and we'll teach you how mean we can be. So
The thing is that Parrot, I want to fuck with him because he's like, oh, whatever. It's like, no, no, no. I need to get to emotion. I need to get you emotionally involved by just trying to fucking stick you into this game. Like, I just need to really piss you off.
maybe what we'll do too before we record with Sean, we'll have to play Mario Party 3 with him. That'll give us a nice fresh take, and then we'll go like right into recording, and we'll have
God.
our raw anger going after it too.
Remember that nothing gets Sean spicier than Nintendo. So
That's
you
true.
throw Mario Party into that. Oh boy, is that asking for a thunderstorm?
It'll be fun. All right. Well, let us know what you guys think of Mario Party 1 or 2. I'm sure and 2. I'm sure most of you are too young to even remember it or have played it, but you can play it now on Switch, so there's really no excuse. So stop playing Fortnite and play that instead.
Oh God, get off my fucking lawn and get into my little cart, and I'm gonna put you in a fucking lake, and I'm gonna throw bombs at you.
Well, I think on that we'll definitely have to end it. So thanks for listening and we'll catch you next time.